Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning back into yet another video. Welcome to another episode where I pointlessly talk about another topic in the world of digital art. For today's artwork, I wanted to do another dragon-inspired artwork following last week's episode, but with another scope of thought. So today's topic is, should you be watching more tutorials or should you be watching more speed art as a digital artist? Now before rolling the speed art, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the bell, like the video and subscribe to the channel and let me start ranting on this topic. Now, if you want this to be a tutorial, ironically, simply slow down the video to 0.5 or 0.25, muting the audio so you'll know the entire process of my artwork. If you have any doubts, you can always leave them in the description. I'll definitely help you guys as much as possible. So yeah, should you be watching more digital art or should you be watching more tutorials? So personally, I want to say that watching speed art has been the most effective way for me personally to be growing as a digital artist than watching hours of tutorials. Now let me tell you why. There's no right or wrong to this, but this here is my take. Speed art helps you find a solution which is 3 to 4 times more quicker than any tutorial that you'll see on the internet. Like take an example of creating realistic shadows for a manipulation. Now, if you type that out on YouTube, the first 5 videos you're recommended are at least 10 minutes long. You can try that out right now. It's like 10 minutes long. My point here being, creating realistic shadows for a mainstream situation for a manipulation is very simple. You copy the subject you want to apply a shadow on and add a color overlay over it. Flip it to the angle the shadow is falling on, apply some blur and reduce the opacity or play with the different blending modes. That's it. Simple as that. Done. Now I'm not saying that this is the only way to make shadows, but what I'm saying is if I watch it on speed art, it'll probably take the artist 2 minutes to make it in real time, which I can slow down and see. And it's also a practical application of how I can use it in different situations or on how I can adapt it to my own art style compared to what I saw it on tutorial. It's definitely not going to consume 12 minutes of my time. That's what I'm saying. Also, and tutorials out there are so damn repetitive. One guy watches a tutorial, uploads the same tutorial with a few or less extra steps with a different title, whereas the variety is often more in speed art with different artists or even the same artist making different videos in different scenarios. You want to apply some depth, like for example, you want to apply some depth again. Go to filter, blur and apply Gaussian blur. It's that simple. I'm not going to watch a 12-minute video on that. That's just not going to make any sense. Maybe it's just me, but it's so frustrating to see tutorials in real time where the person explaining it drags on in a monotonous voice which seemingly have no end. But am I saying that you should not watch tutorials? Not at all. Say you're learning how to use a pen tool as a beginner. You can't just grab it and start tracing objects right away. It takes a lot of learning curve and I understand that initially. You definitely need a good tutorial to understand everything that the pen tool offers. Or if you're just getting into digital art, watching tutorials is definitely a strong point because you'll have to understand all the tools available to you. But also again, the one single place where you can see this put all into action is watching a lot of speed art. If you want to watch good tutorials, the best place to visit is my Reels tab on my Instagram. That was perfect. Perfect plug at the perfect time. No matter how many tutorials are saturated on YouTube, there are a lot of necessary videos that still aren't available. Say I'm making an artwork where it's raining and there's water splashing on my skin. Simple. Show me one tutorial on YouTube which can do that. I don't think there's one which shows the reaction of rainfall splash on any surface. Whereas if I want to know how to create a reflection on Photoshop, I get an unlimited number of videos made by different people on the same exact topic with the same exact method. You know what speed art should be like a premiums feature? Like it should be available on YouTube originals or artists should be able to sell them on Patreon or Gumroad just because of how much of a gold rush it is. You can so easily find out your favorite artist and the way he makes his artwork and learn so many new things from him. I've been watching speed art from various artists for almost a year now and I still see so many different techniques used every single day that's not been shown in any tutorials. Does that mean I will never be making any tutorials on this channel ever again? I will, but I will only be showing how I, as an individual artist, use it on my own workflow, making sure it's not the most common technique that everyone has already been using or made as a video already on YouTube. Also, most importantly, I'll make sure it's short, simple, and straight to the point. That's exactly how a tutorial should be. Short, simple, straight to the point. I'm going to let the rest of the speed art play out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a comment down below on what types of video you watch the most. Do you watch more speed art or do you watch more tutorials? That's it. Let me hear your thoughts and I'll catch you guys soon back with another quality video.